think the difference is like, so I'm actually about to start doing affiliate links on my site, and the pitch to the reader is really like, hey, I don't have ads, and this is how you can support the blog if you like the blog by purchasing through here. And I'm not gonna like hit you with really obnoxious banner ads, and I'm only gonna put stuff up that I really endorse and really like, and it's the same thing. It's just if you happen to buy, it's gonna help the cause a little bit. And my hope, and I haven't done it yet, is that people kind of get that by being transparent. But like you said, at New York Times or wherever, it's much slower to get there, and understandably because the sort of potential for conflict of interest is like much greater, and you know they don't want to be seen as being bought like that, but they are being bought, but whatever, that's another story.
To me, I really feel that it's more about what fits within your brand's ethos, and if it makes sense. You know, we do sometimes sponsored content, and some of it's our best content. It's really what the partnership really entails that you're dealing with for that particular project. And you know, if you have creative control on that, or if you work with the prospective brand that we're discussing working with, and really basically just do it in a way where it's authentic to your reader and they can relate to it just like any other content would be on your site. These days, it's like everyone's doing a collaboration. You know, the next thing is like Pharrell for tissues. Like, it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And he's a great artist, but I'm just saying, you know, everyone is doing just so much. So it's really about finding, in my opinion, the correct collaborations, stuff that's an extension of your brand. One quick example before I stop. We did a collaboration with Mitchell & Ness, which is a very big sports heritage brand. They're owned by Adidas. And we did a collection with them, and it was incredible. And I actually wore their basically any throwback jersey or any throwback apparel from Major League Baseball, NBA, NFL, hockey. It's a Mitchell & Ness product. So I've been wearing, whether it be when I was younger, throwback Knicks jerseys and, you know, varsity jackets and stuff like that. So to be able to work with brands like that, I'm sure can sense my passion right now. And I really find it's like, find the correct collaboration. And then as far as the financial aspect goes, you know, you have to really work, because it really depends a little bit on the size of the company and their budget as well. Because when you produce inventory, it's expensive.
Yeah, I'm not getting rich from my blog anytime soon. But I also do freelance writing and consulting, and I'm a photographer, and I'm launching another company next week. So I'm like, this is like one thing of like many things.
How much do you expect it to take of your time versus, you know, like how much?
Yeah, it's total. I mean, I don't know. It's a total imbalance, and it's like psychotic. But the thing that works for me is that the blog is like really sort of like a lead generation tool, if you want to call it that, for a lot of other work. A lot of the people I've written about have approached me about doing consulting work, sort of content creation or whatever. And then since I have a lot of friends who are editors at Inc. and wherever, I'll write about someone and they'll see it and they'll say, hey, can you spin this into a story for us? So a lot of what I write about on the blog, I end up getting paid for from other places I work.
Yeah.
Is there a movement towards brands paying your company a fee to come up with creative marketing activations that then you get the money on the back end for the sales? Or how is that moving as far as the trends for monetizing your business?
It's a great question. So many ways. First of all, something I haven't spoke about much is, you know, that our core was through media, and we get plenty of media jobs. Our site, we have an e-shop, and because we create content, we do jobs for other companies. And let me explain a couple. A lot of it's creative campaign services, where we do the lookbook, we get the team, because we hire the correct models, we hire a photographer, the videographer, pretty much everything. You know, we find the destination that we're shooting at, basically, you know, complete start to finish. There's other projects where you obviously, it's a little easier, you know, you can get paid for creating content digitally. There's obviously, you can get paid through social media as well, which is obviously now a huge source of income if your following is substantial enough. There's so many ways I can go on for a long time, but those are just a very few. We also like style runway shows. There's just, there's any way you can make money. Obviously, our e-shop is a source of income. E-commerce, something that's great, especially when you're talking about content that we do provide, is a lot of times we do campaigns that are integrated where a brand has an initiative like Perry Ellis for travel, and as long as we really do feel that that the apparel matches our brand's ethos, like I said earlier, we obviously lead people to their site and create the content for them and collect a fee, and then also could sell their clothes in our e-shop and have the link in the actual article that they can purchase it directly from the actual content.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, guys.